Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I am running quite late today. I did a lot of stuff this morning, which delayed me because I had dinner later than usual, and I was like, I'm not gonna wait till after stream to eat. I'm gonna eat before stream, so I waited to finish my dinner first. Hello, how's everyone doing? Very productive morning. I did quite a bit. Was out and about. And now I'm ready to draw. I'm feeling a little bit rusty. I haven't drawn too much lately. I've been doing some doodlings here and there. And they've been a little bit awkward, so I need some good art. Normally, I was supposed to prep a sketch before I started stream, but I didn't have time, so we're sadly gonna have to wing it again. I'll figure something out. Locking in right now. Good luck. May we all be productive. You won't hear it for a while, but one thing, I did download a bunch of new songs, so this playlist is no longer like 5 songs long. I think I have like 15 or 20 now. Maybe less, I actually don't know. If the songs are not good, it's because I didn't listen to them that long, I'm not gonna lie. But I think they're all the same, like, ambience type vibe. Gonna be watching while you make dinner? Enjoy dinner. It do be dinner time. You got this? Thank you. I'm feeling... Well, I gotta say I'm not feeling confident, but I'm hoping to be confident. I might just warm up with some doodling. I don't know what I want to do for my illustration this month. I have about a week. Just under a week left of May, we'll see. We warm up. I haven't drawn. Well, I have drawn, but I haven't drawn, you know? You know what I mean? I draw things, but not like serious things. I should open my reference. It's the thing I forget every stream. I need to finish my 2.0 reference. I still just have my 1.0. Pull this to the side. Where did it go? Pulled it too far to the side. Okay. Now I'm good. My outfit's basically the same, except for fluff, so... As long as I remember to add that, I'm fine. Why did I change tools? Using the pen tool and then suddenly I switched to the airbrush. I'm gonna do a simple portrait, and then hopefully that will warm me up. No thoughts. Face forward. Good enough. I feel like razzle-frazzled because I came home not too long ago, had dinner, and then jumped straight into streaming, so I'm like not relaxed. But this, because it's drawing, I'm like I should be relaxed, so it's fine. I will relax on stream. Still bugging out switching from Clip to Procreate. Procreate's so different. I'm too Clip Studio brained. Whenever I draw on Procreate, I get thrown off. There's certain things I can only draw on my PC I don't have Clip Studio on my tablet. So I'd sketch. I like sketching in Procreate, but I don't like coloring too much. I'm not used to it yet. Hopefully I relax while drawing. I hope so too. Drawing is in theory relaxing. But sometimes I fear my drawing streams get kind of I wouldn't say not relaxing, but what word am I looking for? I'm very like I don't know what word I'm looking for. Unrelaxed. I don't know what I'm doing. Uncooperative. Coloring is interesting since you can just drag and drop colors. I do like the drag and drop. I find I'm not good at like blending, like shading. But the drag and drop is kind of fun. I don't know how I would do it, but I should do a Procreate stream one day maybe. I should do a stream where I try different art programs. I've been using Clip Studio for a while. When I was younger, I used Photoshop for a bit because it came with, back when Photoshop was not a subscription, it just came with like the tablet I bought, so I used that for a bit. But it was like an older version. And then I used Paint Tool Sci a little bit. But ever since I got Clip Studio, I've really liked it. I love Paint Tool Sci. I need to go back to it. But I haven't like bought it, so I'm like, I keep meaning to download the trial for Sci 2. Still haven't tried the new one. Use Photoshop because you pay for the entire Adobe suite? Yeah, if you're already paying for it, may as well. Ever since it became a subscription, I'm like, really? I'm like, does everything need to be a subscription now? It's like my pet peeve. On iPad, Clip Studio is a subscription. It's not like a one-time payment. So that's the one reason I don't use it when I draw on my iPad. It's Procreate's a one-time payment. Clip Studio's industry standard? I always assumed Photoshop was. But I think Clip Studio's taken over in terms of industry prowess. It annoys you still too, right? I'm like, I feel like I'm paying for so many subscriptions. And like, I guess I'm part of the problem because I'm still paying my subscriptions, but it annoys me. I miss when things were a one and done. This is a weird looking portrait, but whatever. Fluffy. Right? I miss when not everyone needs my bank details. You don't need my credit card to monthly bill me. Let me buy one thing at the store and call it a day. Why can't I walk into like a store and just buy Photoshop anymore? Photoshop, you used to just be on the shelf. You just buy it outright. Times have changed. Yeah, you know what, this looks fine. mouth could be a little bit smaller. Sure. I think these are more swoopy. Oh, I have to sneeze. You know, my allergies have been bothering me like crazy. I was like knocked out yesterday. I'm glad I didn't decide to stream yesterday. I was knocked out. From my allergies. My allergies make me like really tired. After all the sneezing and stuff, I get home and I'm like, I just want to sleep. Times change where anything needs to be a subscription, while you forget that you purchased that subscription so we can drain your money dry. True. I'm usually pretty good about canceling things. I got jump scared because I was like, what is this song? And I just talked about how I added new music to the playlist. I don't remember this one. Soundtrack's gonna make me sleepy. What did I download? Oh yeah, I'm usually good at canceling things. But one time I forgot to cancel a free trial, and I was so mad when I got charged because I'm like, that's on me. They got me that time. Sleepy ambience, truly. I must have been tired when I was looking for music. I did it a few days ago. Last week? So I was like, I think I always put it off, so I'm like, I'm gonna do it before I do a drawing stream. Also, like, slightly loud. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. It feels way louder than the last song. What is this? This is I did 2 weeks ago. That was when I added it to the playlist. Do I feel a bit warmed up? Kind of. You know, if anything, maybe this is just my warm-up stream. I'm gonna see if I can do hopefully 2 streams this week. I've been pretty good about doing 2 streams for the past month or so, maybe longer. I want to say 2 months actually, ever since I started doing Mario, I think. But yeah. But yeah, I feel kind of rusty today, so if I don't draw something fancy, maybe I'll just do some doodling. I find I'm not good at thinking of poses. That's why I always do it off stream, my sketching. Then I have time to think. Let's think really roughly. Arms crossed. Man standing. I'm bad at fundamentals, but sometimes I'm also goated at it. I wish I could relate. I'm generally really bad at fundamentals. There's times where I get goated at like other things. I might pop off in like coloring randomly here and there. But fundamentals, I'm always slacking. You know, this pose, whatever. Arms crossed. Main struggle is style. Since your old style and clip doesn't translate well, no matter how hard you try with Procreate, I find that switching programs makes me low-key switch styles. But I also find that sometimes I kind of like style switching. I find, depending what I'm drawing, sometimes I just like the look of different, like a different artwork or a different style. And sometimes I just get bored of doing the same thing. I like changing things up. You know, this might need a few iterations. It's fun, but it does kind of suck starting from square one. But that's what makes it fun, yeah. It's kind of fun, like, rediscovering an art style. I feel like between my 1.0 and my 2.0, I had a little bit of a rediscovery moment. There's like a couple art styles I tend to rotate between. I'll do like my usual, which is how I drew my VTuber model. And then sometimes I'll do like lineless art, which I also really enjoy. I probably do that more than I do like my fully line art and shaded stuff, to be honest. Because it's a lot quicker for me, but I don't usually post them. I draw a lot just for like fun. Hello. How's it going? I'm just doodling for now today. See how I feel. Feeling the rust. But yeah, I think that, and then chibi art. I like doing chibis sometimes. I had a phase where I drew like quite a few. Like non-stop, but it comes and goes, I want to say. Really like my lineless style, thank you. It's probably my favorite. But part of me wants to make a Lunaria model with it, but I wasn't sure how it would look animated, so I never tried. But I think it'd be fun if I did like if I tried it one day. You have a messy style where to hell with line art and just leave your non-edited sketch as a line art. Sometimes you follow this artist you like for their line art. Yeah, I used to hate doing line art, and I would just do my sketches and color on top of them. But then I also saw some artists where I really liked their line art, so I was like, okay, it's something I want to improve in. So I started doing line art again. And I would say I've gotten better since I forced myself to do it. Actually, let me draw the arms first. But I think lineless is still my favorite. Even though sometimes I low-key add lines to it, there's a different vibe to it. Different process. Why do I not know what I'm doing suddenly? This arm should be on top. Right? What am I doing? This is what happens. When my sketches are not clear. Actually, maybe this arm was on top. And this one below? Yeah, that looks kind of good. Sure. We're winging it. Drawing is like a trust the process. You just hope for your sketch to be half decent. And then the more you keep going, the more you hope the art turns out nice. At least that. Maybe that's a skill issue for me. My legs are probably too long here, but whatever. I'm 7 feet tall, so it's chill. Foot. Other foot. Probably here somewhere. And then tail. And then my cape would fall somewhere down here. Even if my cape's like not that long actually on Lunaria. Neither is my tail. But sometimes I like elongating stuff for dramatic effect. It looks nice. Do I want a color? I feel like there's a lot of things. I should make a list of everything I want to practice and just have dedicated streams where we practice together. Be like, guys, today we're doing coloring, we're doing expressions, we're doing posing, and then I just figure it out while using Lunaria as my little sample. My test subject, if you will. There's like a few things. I feel like there's things I think about, or like things I'll see other artists do that I'm like, oh, I really want to get better at that. But then I keep forgetting to like, I keep forgetting I need to put in the effort to get better. It can be fun to follow along too, right? We could all like do our own little practice sessions. Practicing art's way more fun when you're not doing it alone, right? It's hard for me to get motivated sometimes to just sit alone and do it. Heading out, gonna head to the mall and help grandma with the hearing aid. Have fun at the mall. I hope your grandma figures out her hearing aid. Gets it all settled. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I will make my list of things I want to do. I feel like I have a mental list, but I don't have a list, a physical list. I'm gonna say a list. I'll go through periods where I'm like really motivated to learn things. Once in a while I'll do like figure drawing, stuff like that. But then it never lasts. I'm very bad at on like certain things. If there's no stakes, I'm very bad at staying motivated sometimes. There's times where I can force myself to be like disciplined. I think I've talked about it before, where I'm like, certain things I can lock in, I can force myself to do them. But other things, I'm just really... Like, if I'm just doing it for me, sometimes it's not. It just doesn't work. I've thought about joining Art Fight this year. Because I find that when I'm drawing other people's characters, I tend to put like a little bit more effort into it. I guess because it's the thought of like giving it to someone else, you kind of want it to look a little bit nicer. So I was like, maybe I can use that as an excuse to practice, but I'm not too sure yet. I'm a little bit torn on it. If I did, I could at least dedicate the month to streaming art. I think it's in like July. But then I would probably need to finish Lunaria's updated reference in time, which I've been procrastinating very badly on. I'm impressed that anyone has drawn the few like artists I've commissioned that they've actually drawn her updated one, because all I give them is the old reference and then like a man standing PNG of the new one. But they all seem to pick the new one, so I'm like, oh yay. Some artists know how to work with within their limited references, I guess. But I'd like to get a proper reference out. And I also do just like drawing other people's characters. Back when I was younger, back in like the DeviantArt days, I used to just draw random people fan art just for fun. I didn't think anything of it, it was just fun to do. Like if I liked someone's character. And I wasn't like, especially back then, I wasn't particularly good, but everyone was really nice. I feel like I was a lot more social back then. I met a lot of cool artists. Who I sadly don't keep up with anymore, but it was still very fun. And I wish them all well. I hope they're good. Once DeviantArt kind of like slowed down, I think I lost track of most people I knew from that website. Part of me wishes there was another art website that could take its place, but I don't know if any other art social media could ever come close to what DeviantArt was. And I think every other social media site just never hits the same, even if you post art to it. Like Twitter, even YouTube, drawing here. Very different vibes than like an artist first platform. Not necessarily a bad thing. I enjoy posting and drawing. Very different like communities. Draw a dinosaur? I don't think I don't think I could. I should practice doing reptiles one day. When I was younger, I used to draw like dinosaurs and stuff. Never well, but at least I like practiced. I guess if I drew like a Pokemon that's like almost a dinosaur. I used to draw Pokemon a lot. I was like a dedicated Pokemon artist. I had no idea how to even draw people. Dinosaurs are not reptiles, they're the same vein. If I draw a lizard, that's basically similar enough. Like birds, reptiles, Pokemon. Well, Pokemon's a wide variety. But I'd say the roots are there. Something feels off. I don't know what though. Sometimes I look at things and I'm like, this just doesn't feel right. But I'm not at a skill level where I know how to make it feel right. What do they call it? The artist plateau? Where you can see the mistakes in your art, but you're not quite at the level to fix it yet. And then eventually you get to that level and you're like, yay. But then you'll start seeing new mistakes with your art. Then you plateau again, you're like, oh, but I can't fix these yet. And then like the cycle continues. Like an up and down thing, I think. I have stars. I feel like that's somewhere where I am right now. Where the things I'm drawing like off stream are just not hitting. But then eventually I'll probably fix my mistakes and then it'll start hitting again and then I'll find something new that I need to improve on. This one's kind of cute. Maybe I do this one in quick color. Make this a productive... Or not productive, that's not the word. I think even just doodling is productive. But like, more variety. Probably a better word. It's hard because when I draw at a weird angle where I'm not looking at my screen straight on, so sometimes I can't tell. And then my things end up crooked. And then I have to adjust them like crazy. Completely my fault for drawing sideways. I should move my monitor, but then I don't. Well, let's move this one. Let's also save my canvas. And then I can move this a little bit. Maybe a little drawing, little coloring as a treat. See how long this takes. I'm gonna do my brush. This one. We're gonna do like really quick. Maybe lineless. I don't feel like doing line art. We'll see. Yeah. This should be fine. I feel like I do it in a weird... Wait, do I want to use bright colors? I feel like a tiny bit desaturated. We'll see how I feel as we color. Let me just drop my colors in. Okay. And this layer, we're just gonna one layer it. Okay, maybe maybe not one layer, I don't know. Sometimes I like drawing on one layer when I'm coloring. Sometimes I need a little bit more. I need to see my sketch for a second. This is where I start to lock in and then I'm no longer focused. Or maybe do that. Like this. Darker color. We'll fix this after. Coloring time. I enjoy. I have a love-hate with coloring. I really like coloring, but sometimes coloring does not like me. Rendering. Exactly. I'm like, the rendering process, too much. Too much. As much as I enjoy it, sometimes I also don't. New layer. Certain things I like keeping separate. Back somewhat in the bus right now, so sleepy. Bedtime. I guess you have things to do. Because you're helping your grandma. Yippee time. I too. You know what, maybe I'll put this on top. I too am sleepy. After I color this, I'll probably... I'll see how I feel. But maybe I'll head off. This week's a little bit rough. I didn't even put out a proper schedule. Forgot to mention. I'm a little bit busy this week. And some things are like, I can't guarantee that I'll finish in time, so I didn't want to plan anything too far ahead and then have to cancel. You're awake enough for everyone here, you'll share, please. I need like an adrenaline shot. Me when I'm playing Left 4 Dead and then I stab myself. Adrenaline shot. Feels too spiky. Little around. Need to stay awake since you have another bus to catch to head to your destination. Good luck. I always get scared that when I'm transferring buses, I'm like, what if I just fall asleep? Then I end up at the end of the route and then I can't get back or something. Never happened to me, but a random irrational fear. Hello. How's it going? How was your day? Why does my hair look so tall? Here. Very hot? It is very hot. That's probably why I'm also sleepy. I was out doing things today. In the heat. And then I came home and I had hot food. And then went straight to streaming and I'm like, yep. I need like not so hot weather. There needs to be like a mix. A mix. That my brain's like, that's not the word you're looking for. There needs to be my face. I don't know what I'm going for. This sentence is just lost. It's over. Whatever was needed is gone. Hello. How goes it? How are you doing? You know what? This works. I'll take it. Kinda cute. My hair is too big. But I don't feel like dealing with that right now. So I'm gonna ignore it and work on the other hair. See how well I can follow my lines. Or not my lines, my sketch. I think the sketch was kind of nice. Should this be on top? Me when I can't follow my own design? Came across one of your shorts while scrolling and your profile had the red ring, said live, so you joined. Hello! Thanks for joining in. It's a very chill drawing stream. I think most of my shorts lately have been like video games. But this one we're just doodling. Chill vibes compared to gaming. Well, gaming's also kind of chill on my channel, I'm not gonna lie. But art is even chiller. Would it be nice if we had a drawing stream with a lot of people since it'd be fun? It would be fun. I gotta figure out like a themed drawing stream. I have quite a few ideas, I just need to execute them. I've said it before, I need like 3 of me. One that I can dedicate just to like streaming. One I can dedicate to like editing. And then one to do art. That's how many Lunarias I need. Wish you could be as chill as me. I think Yan is so chill. My favorite chill streamer. It's so chill you're cold. No, get warm. Sending warm vibes. You can take some of our heat. It's hot here. Yan is totally chill, especially when playing games, right? I look forward to the next time you play like Level Devil and stuff. You're on Australia, you think you have enough heat? You know what, yeah, I think your heat probably beats out mine. I'm in Canada. I'm sure my Canadian heat is nothing compared to Australia. But to me, it's hot. My ear should be darker, perhaps. Isn't Canada always cold? I wish. I actually like cold weather. But we have hot summers. I guess it depends where you live. But like to me, anything above like 20 degrees Celsius, I'm like, that's too hot. But to some people, they'd be like, oh, that's like a nice, calm day. Oh, that's like a nice, pleasant day. Like, I need like a nice... I like sweater weather, but even like jacket weather, it's quite nice. A nice crisp, like 10. Even 0. Feels quite nice. When it gets too cold, I get a little bit sad. I enjoy layering, but I like when you can see my layers. When it's too cold, everything's just hidden under my winter coat. I enjoyed layering and like dressing up. Fashion. There's a word I'm looking for. I don't know what the word is with fashion. I should do like an outfit of the day type stream where I draw my outfits on Lunaria. Something I would wear. Making brekkie while watching your stream. Very calming. Thank you. I enjoy my calm streams. Enjoy your breakfast. I just had dinner not too long ago. I was thinking about it earlier today. I was like, it's kind of nice when people tell me they watch me in the background. Because that's what I do when I watch streams. So I'm like, it's like a huge compliment to think that someone is doing that same thing to me. I'm like, wow, it's like what I do to other people. This looks so weird. Where's my sketch? This layer. I just love having media on the side when I'm doing things. I feel like that's most people today in society. I've gotten to a point where I'm like not super attached, maybe. Like if I'm outside, I usually don't use my phone too much. But when I'm at home, I like having things play in the background while I do other tasks. You thought it was Thursday? It's only Tuesday. That would have been a quick week. I have some weeks though where I feel like I'm completely lost track of time. And then I panic thinking I've missed things. But the thing is like not even close to happened. Maybe this I'll fix now. It's Wednesday here? Oh, true. For you guys, it's probably Wednesday. For me, it's still Tuesday. I'm waiting on a maintenance. Is there a game you're playing in maintenance? I think most games I played don't go on maintenance too often. I've never actually... Well, no, I have been kicked out of games because of maintenance, but it's not super often. You're in the future? You are in the future. Let me know how the future is. What I always ask my friends. I'm sure it gets tiring. On New Year's when they're in a time zone ahead of me, I'm like, let me know how the future is. Let me know how 2027 is. Let me know how 2026 is. Certain things are just always funny to me. I don't know how I feel about this hair. Limbus does weekly updates every Thursday. Oh. I hear a lot of people talk about Limbus Company. The future is normal or it's bleak. I'm getting two conflicting answers. There's only one way to find out. We'll see what Wednesday brings me in my time zone. Starting to have too many layers where I don't know where I'm drawing anymore. After I was almost like, maybe I'll do this in one layer. And then I was like, maybe not. Art is interesting, but sometimes it's hard to see the base art. actually don't think I remember what it looks like. I always see fan art. I don't actually know what the official game looks like. There's like a few things that are popular and, well, maybe not popular, but popular enough that I see them in social media. That I see so much fan art of it, but I don't actually know what the official media looks like. Like for Deltarune, I've never played Deltarune yet, right? But I've played Undertale. But I see so much fan art of like Deltarune characters that I feel like once I play the game, I'm gonna be like, oh, you don't look, well, maybe they will look exactly like their official rendition, but very curious. You can see the progression. Oh, that's fun. There's like, it's like when I'm reading like manga or webtoons, and you can see how the artist improves over time. Sometimes when I go back, like I won't notice it as I'm reading, honestly. But then if I go back to the first chapter again, I'm like, whoa. Like something happened here, whoa. Me zooming in by, I really have to figure out what's wrong with my tablet. Every once in a while it zooms in by itself and I don't know why. I'm like, did I mess up a hotkey? No more FNAF. It's what the people want. But I respect you not playing FNAF. I'm too scared of jump scare games. I scare easily. Despite how I may look or sound, I don't know. Both, I guess. I don't think my model looks particularly scared either. Or I guess me. I gotta immerse. I need to stop referring to myself in third person. I am the embodiment of Lunaria. Why is this not doing the thing? You know what, that looks good. I should put these in a folder. And then I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna name this my palette. This is my hair. We are Lunaria. We're all Lunaria. Everyone here today, you are now Lunaria. You know how people name like their VTubers especially? They'll name like their chats. We're just Lunaria. You all get to be her. Even if you're male, you're now assigned Lunaria. I still don't know what I want to do for 1K, but I did debate. I'm like, maybe I should make like a fan mascot and design it on stream. Well, like, it's not necessarily a special enough thing. I'm like torn. I don't know what I want to do. But I'm Yan. Today you're Lunaria. No more robot. Or android. The way you have one but never use it. I like yours. And I'm not biased because I drew it. I just do like it. I think little robot characters are super cute. Nuh-uh. Today we are all Lunaria. May 26, 2026 is official Become Lunaria Day. Not my tablet, my my graphics card just popped up saying there's a new driver. And I'm like, please don't install randomly midstream. Whoops. Lunaria Day. It's a holiday. I don't know what other... You know, every day basically has some holiday somehow. I don't know what I'm sharing today with, but we can make it Lunaria Day. Yeah, the fun thing about lineless art is that I don't really have to shade it. Like I do, but I don't, you know? At least with my style. And then shading is what I don't like. Well, I do, but I don't. I talked about this. I like it, but it doesn't always like me. So if I don't have to... This is Yuri called Every Day is a Holiday. Just like the Yuri. I think every day is pretty much a holiday. There's like random like free French fry day, happy donut day, happy pizza day. And I'm like, who's making these up? And the worst part is, I never remember to get the free food. I'll find out like after. And I'm like, what do you mean I could have got a free donut on donut day? And then I'll see it like the next day, or I'll see it at like 9 o'clock p.m. And I'm like, well, nowhere's opened. Like, I just want my free stuff. Let me be greedy. Maybe this year, I need like a calendar where I can track and be like, okay, give me free donut day, free small French fries day. And then I just write it all down and I make sure to do everything. I'm like, in today's society, I got a penny pinch. Oh, my playlist finally restarted. A familiar song. It's been a while. It's throwing me off that I have new music. Because the rotation used to tell me how long. Whenever it restarted, I'd be like, okay, I've been streaming. So my old playlist was like 15 minutes. So every time it restarted, I'd be like, okay, it's been another like 15. But my new playlist, I think, is about an hour. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's been an hour. Feels a little bit small still. Okay, I think we good. I think I can do the clothing. Clothing I can probably dump mostly on one layer. It's usually the hair I like to separate. The skin I like on a separate layer. Speaking of skin, I need a little bit here. And then the clothing should be fine to put together, except the cape, I'll make it separate because it like lays on top, right? Everything else, I'm just gonna dump. Back in the new bus, so now you can sleep. Sleepy time. Bus transfer accomplished. I should have made a cup of tea before I started streaming. I have water, but usually I have tea. But I was so late after dinner, I didn't think I had time. And now I'm like, I wish I did that. The CEO of the game just started streaming. We're twins. What's happening? Oh, I see. I feel like the one thing about streaming is that if someone streams at the same time as me, I'm like, no, I can't watch. Sometimes I plan things before I check other people, and I'm like, no, I wanted to watch that. Happens once in a while, and I'm like, well. Such is the life of a content creator, I suppose. Or I guess streamer. I assume if you only do YouTube that you're not necessarily gonna have that struggle as much. Maybe if you film often. Then you're like, no, I missed this thing while I was filming. Speaking of filming, I want to do more videos when I have time. I'm very happy that I actually did manage to get out a few. Because I've been talking about it forever. Every stream I'm like, guys, I have this video idea where I talk about designing my VTuber. Like, you probably look back a whole year and I've been saying that. But I finally did it. A little bit awkward, a little bit rough around the edges, but I think the more I do it, the more natural it'll get. I've just been busy, so I don't have enough time. Not enough Lunarias. Once I clone myself, just wait, you guys. I'll be doing it all. That's how you'll know. When I suddenly get super efficient, don't assume that I just have really good productivity, just assume that I clone myself. We're just gonna jump to the most unrealistic thing. CEO of the game summons on his own game, because why not? If you're the CEO, you can do whatever. I would also glitch my own game just because I could. Put in cheats just because I could. Warframe, getting new updates, new Warframes. It's exciting. Some of the Warframes are super cool. I may know nothing, but I enjoy watching your Warframe streams. You know what? That looks fine. Let's do my stars. Every time I draw a star, I'm like, it's like I've never drawn a star before. And I think that's something special. What do you mean a space-themed VTuber doesn't know how to draw stars? Which is why I drew one star and then I just copy it every single time. I made a brush out of it. Because what am I doing? Perfect. Those are stars. When I'm doodling, I like just drawing them randomly anyway, because it adds character. Or random little stars. Perfect. And then I have a million little pearls. I saw like a post recently on Twitter where someone was like, oh, I forgot what they said exactly. But they were like, is my VTuber like design too annoying to draw? Because some like artist or like a lot of artists are rejecting it or something. And it got me thinking, I'm like, I kind of, there's certain parts of Lunaria's design that I also hate drawing. But I'm like, I can't complain because I designed and drew her, so who am I complaining to? Myself? Enjoy nap time. Go nap. My design is pretty, thank you. I love when you draw Lunaria. You draw so nicely. I do like my design. Just sometimes, certain things, I'm like, did I need this many pearls? This many chains? Lunaria design peak? You guys are nice to me. I really like Yan's design too. Now you sleep, bedtime, enjoy nap. Add more? I would be crazy to add more. That'll be like my final form. Just Lunaria wrapped in like a kajillion pearls. You know, when characters get like upgraded abilities in like games and TV shows, their outfit changes a bit. Lunaria just gets more pearls. Very cylindrical, but it's fine. The fluff Peachy and I told you to add. I felt you were hesitant because her design was already intricate, but it looks so good. I was hesitant. Because I was like, the more I add, the more it's gonna complicate her. But it does look really good. Very happy that you guys told me to add it. I think it helps a lot. Specifically, or like especially, not specifically, especially with the new model. It breaks up my silhouette more. Otherwise I just get lost in the black of my cape and my shirt. Yeah, it's like I could take off my cape or my shirt, but then like I don't know, it's just weird. I feel weird when Lunaria is missing parts of her. Here's my cape. I'm like, it feels weird. I look so empty. And yet I added all these toggles anyway. So I'm like, what if I'm playing a game and my cape is blocking something? So then I'm like, okay, I'll take it off. And then not only do I never use it, I don't like using it, but I still added it anyway. I like her too much as is. I like myself too much as is. I like my outfit. One of these days, one of my outfits will just have more fluff. You just won't be able to see like any gameplay. Each outfit, I just add more stuff till eventually I'm covering like half the screen. And you guys just have to like guess what game I'm playing. Without cape feels off, right? It just feels too small. For her to like not have a cape, she would need a different outfit. I would want like a different silhouette. This outfit was meant to have, it was designed with cape in mind. Speaking of cape, where did I draw this layer? Like, I didn't design her with the intention of taking parts off. I just did it for fun when I was rigging. And it was fun. Even though it broke on my... It's fixed now, but I think I broke it on my debut stream, which was really funny. Hi, hello. How's it going, Sean? I hope you're feeling well. I'm glad everything with your surgery went well. I'm getting jump scared by this song again. I'm taking this out of my playlist, guys. I can't. It's really nice, but it jump scares me. I added new songs to my playlist, my art playlist. And I keep getting jump scared by that one song. And by keep getting jump scared, I mean it happened once earlier. And it happened a second time, so I'm like, that's a pattern. A pattern that I need to cut before it happens again. It would be cute as like my ending song, because I'm sleeping on my stream ending. very like bedtime feeling. Doing better. Worked the last 2 days, 10-hour shifts. Probably what caused the emergency surgery to begin with. You're going back to work already? You gotta take it easy. Resting is important. You don't want to end up back. Where? Getting lost in my layers. Time to name things. A little bit of cape. It's been a few weeks, symptoms are fading. Just fatigue and dizziness here and there, that's still something. Make sure to take it easy. Our health is no joke. There's only one of you. Until I perfect cloning techniques, there's only one, so we gotta treat ourselves the best we can. I feel like sometimes we want to get back straight into things. Maybe it's a little boring to rest. But we gotta treat ourselves kindly. I sure am thinking. I want to color this whole thing. Actually, let me change. Maybe I can merge these. Since the surgery, you've been eating so much food, your body's craving everything. I hope you enjoy some good food. Enjoy everything that you can. That doesn't hurt. It doesn't aggravate anything. Food is good. Food is great. We love food. Off to sneeze. The allergies, the urges. Even with I took allergy medicine already. I knew I was gonna stream today and it's still getting to me. Let's go back to my hair. Maybe I need this back. Let's go with the deep color. I need this under my bangs. Can't really see my hair, not gonna lie. Yeah, hay fever season. I get really bad hay fever. And my hay fever is like the entire... You know, some people it's like just spring, just summer, just fall. I get hit with like everything. So basically until winter, I'm like knocked out. Yesterday I was like low-key knocked out. Because I kept sneezing. By the time I went to bed. It's rough because sometimes I get really tired from my allergies. It's like coughing and sneezing and everything. So like the physical strain wears me out. But then depending how bad of a day it is, sometimes at night I just like can't breathe anyway, so then I just can't sleep. But sometimes it's like not too bad, so then because I'm so tired I sleep easier. It comes and goes. Vuln stack to filth, basically. I'm hitting that like 16 Vuln stacks. Couldn't imagine it. I wouldn't wish it on anyone, honestly. It's quite annoying. But I learned to manage. Kind of. I basically just let it exist. Well, that's kind of a cute curl. I'll allow it. Oh, this is gonna blend into the... I need the darker color. It's gonna look all blended together, but I'll adjust it after maybe. Am I taking vitamins? See, I used to. I've been kind of bad about it this year. I'm really bad at taking my vitamins, which are supposed to help with things like allergies and getting sick in my immune system. Don't be like me. Take your vitamins. Keep forgetting too, right? I'm like, I can't... I'll have days where I'm like, I remember everything and then I will like, just forget it the rest of the month. And I'm like, well... Those three help hay fever and allergies a lot. Brother started taking them regularly, didn't even get sick last year. It's kind of wild. That's crazy. I feel like I really should, because I get sick super often. So I'm like, clearly I'm lacking some sort of nutrients. And I do buy like vitamins. And it's a waste of money when I forget to take them, because then they just expire. I think this looks okay. Maybe a little hair sticking up. It was supposed to be a doodling stream, and I'm getting really attached to this one doodle. It was supposed to be me being like, I'm too rusty at art, so I'm just gonna not think. Not think today. Which, I mean, it's not like a crazy doodle, but I'm paying more attention to it than I should. We're almost done. Then I can probably call it early. I know I started late. But I should get my rest too. I need gray. Whoops. Still addicted to Pokemon? Thankfully, no. But the addiction just got replaced with Tomodachi Life. I need to finish Pokemon still, though. And then I randomly... Was it yesterday? Sunday? A couple days ago, I started playing Tears of the Kingdom again. Like my old file. Because I hadn't 100%ed it. And I was like, I need to like look for some things. I randomly picked up my Switch and started playing it. But I'm like, I have so many other games that I actually need to finish. That Zelda's like, I should not be touching it at all. But other than that, Tomodachi Life. I check in on my Miis almost every day. I actually haven't checked on them today. Probably all fighting. All they do now is fight. I don't know what happened. People are saying they updated something in the game to make Miis fight more. I'm like, it would make sense if true, because they'd be fighting like crazy. Tomodachi Life is ridiculous. You opted out of getting it, you'd get way too hooked. Real. It was so addicting. I'm very happy that I have a separate, like it's not the type of game I'm gonna get spoiled or anything. So I can easily play it off stream. And then I keep my separate stream file for when I do play it. Because all I want to do is mess around with my Miis. Throw them in funny situations. It's so good. No regrets. I didn't even buy it, but no regrets. I got it as a gift. My dear friend. Color in my eye really quick. Still not over on my stream file. You'd think the file I played more would have like more things happen, but somehow on stream is where Lunaria had such a big fight with someone else that they became ex-friends. I still don't have ex-friends on my regular file, my personal file. And I don't really check on my stream when off stream. Maybe once in a while just to check the shop. Speaking of, I should check it this week. See what's in the weekly thing. I don't know if I'm playing on stream. But I'm like, why is that the only people that fought? And like the fight was so bad. It makes me so curious. I'm like, what could they have fought about? It's the one thing. I don't care if me's get mad at each other. I know some people don't like it. But I'm like, I'm too nosy. I want to know what they were fighting about. I don't want to just log in and then they hate each other. I need the juicy tea. I need the drama. Whoops. Do I like this? Kind of. My other eye. I love a good dramatic fight. Imagine me fighting Zelda. You and me and Zelda fighting over Link. Could you imagine? I'm like, I need to see the juicy drama. Like my character randomly falling, or Link randomly falling for my character. Zelda falling for Link, as she should. Like, I need to know how it entangles. The drama. Like, who will truly get... Like, why are we fighting over a man? Like, Link or Zelda and I should just be friends. You did buy me Pikachu bag charms. They're super cute. One of them's like sleepy, and one of them's like shy. I really like them. Pikachu's so cute. I know Pikachu's like so basic, but I don't care because I think Pikachu's also really cute. As much as I like Umbreon, I do really like Pikachu. I won't lie. Like, the Pokemon propaganda works on me. How they, like, push Pikachu a lot. He's not just a man. You're not right. He's like... Or you're not right? You are right. He's, like, the man. That's a crazy looking eye. The angle feels off. A little bit thicker lines, maybe? You know what? It's like half hidden. It's fine. I like the concept of a nose, but I don't think I want to draw the nose. And then like a half mouth. I want to add blush. Maybe. I'm torn on the blush. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. The red parts, yeah, just shadows. Still thinking it through. I think the hair needs to be darker. What layer is this? 22. Debating if you want to learn, if you want to stream learning how to draw. If you want to... Debating if I want to stream me learning how to 3D model. I think it'd be really fun. I love watching people learn new things. And I think other people would too. Maybe you should sleep, the heat's getting to you, real. Maybe I should sleep too. I honestly should. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to? I said I was gonna sleep when I finished this, coloring this doodle. Lunaria's always cuter with blush. Depends on the expression, I suppose. You're not wrong. I do like drawing blush. Sometimes I get a little torn on it. I'm like, how cute is too cute? But is there even such a thing as too cute? Too cute. Good night. Sleep well, Yan. Thanks for stopping by. May your sleep be cold. You're taking an ice shower? Nice. Bye-bye. Probably take like a cold shower too before I head to bed, to be honest. I might just take this and line the whole face. A cold shower helps sleep a lot. True. I think they say you sleep better when you're a little bit colder at night. Every time I say they, when I'm like quoting an article or research, whatever, where I don't know like who actually said it, I always think about the thing where it's like, who's they? I'm like, I don't know, them, the people who research. They said it. Why do I keep locking my layer by accident? not too bad. She's a little bit inconsistent, but where's my sketch? But not too bad. Can I do like a tiny bit more shading? And then maybe who's they? Don't know them, right? It's like, who's they? Anyone could have said that. Who's they? I should just start saying they said and then just say nonsense. And like, because I'm not giving a real reference, you'll never know if what I'm telling is proper research. Me just start, what is it, gaslighting? Girl boss, gatekeep. Is that what we do around here? Oh, my shirt is sparkly. I should do that. Not sparkly, I have like things on it. Let me zoom in on my thing. You know what they say, water isn't actually good for you. It's actually really bad. They say you should dehydrate at least once a year to refresh your system. Just completely empty yourself, give it a good refresh. And this is why you shouldn't listen to people online. Sounded legit, right? I'm like, people can just say stuff. There's like a thing from, is it Arthur? Where Buster's just like, people actually do that? They go on the internet and tell lies? And I think about that every time I see someone saying some random nonsense online. I'm like, people do that? You just go online and tell lies? The food hacks on TikTok that are complete BS, right? I'm like, people are gonna waste food trying these random hacks that aren't legit. There's so many things that I'm like, how are these like circulating? Is it like rage bait? Is it people just being dumb? Is it AI? Is it all of the above? We live in a society, man. I think the hair, I'm gonna do a tiny bit. Coloring, and then I'll be satisfied. I can't prolong this. I could use a nice cold shower. Now that we've talked about it, I'm like, that does sound nice. Ever since I played Undertale with Yan the other day, Metaton's song's been stuck in my head. All rage bait, especially to a chef. They drive you up the wall. I can imagine. I'm like, all this nonsense circulating around. There's no way people aren't doing it just because they want the engagement. The social media epidemic. I feel like maybe in an alternate universe, I wonder if I would have made, instead of being a VTuber, I'd make videos on like those kind of topics. So I think it's interesting. But what society has become. But I feel like there's a lot of VTubers too. I was gonna say you don't need another person doing like video essays, but there could always be more. The same way they could always be more VTubers. I'll never say no to creation. Let me just do my other ear. I think I got lost in the sauce. It's a little. She's a little off, but we'll take it. It's a doodle. Where's my cape? I don't want to add a little bit of shading. So many old school hacks too, like throwing pasta at the wall to check if it's cooked. It sticks if it's undercooked also, right? So many like old wives' tales. Even if they have no truth to them, they end up getting tossed around. Really cute, thank you. I started this stream quite unconfidently, but I'd say we ended up with something pretty decent. The win in my books. Not my worst, not my best, but pretty good. What is this? Can I don't think I can fit my thing on there. Am I missing something? Maybe a little bit more hair here. Maybe a little hair on this side too. What happens? I just said I was gonna end it, and then I was like, maybe I do a little bit more every time. My art streams will never change. It wouldn't be an art stream if I didn't add a million one more things. I don't like it. Plain. Model is something else though. Out of all the VTubers you've watched, yours is by far the prettiest, right up there with Shiori. Thank you. It's a huge compliment. I think Shiori is a really pretty model. I'm very happy that I ended up drawing my own model, as much as it is, as much work as it is. I feel like I've learned a lot through doing it. My ear? Is that what I was gonna do? Keep getting distracted. But yeah, I feel like drawing my model forces me to... One, it forces me to draw. Two, it forces me to draw like full body stuff usually. And then I learned a lot about like coloring and whatnot. I wanted it to look really nice. I'm quite happy with it. I was happy with my 1.0. I'm even happier with my 2.0. We'll see if I ever get to a point where I remake her again. It's a lot of work. I don't know if I can do it again. I say that, but if I stream long enough, I'll inevitably get there. I always joke and say, well, half joking to my friends that I'm like, maybe it's time I hire an artist, but then I end up drawing anyway. Yeah, that looks fluffy enough for an ear. Very simple art day. My warm-up doodles. And my one somewhat fleshed out doodle. Let me just move this. Here. Gonna put them all on top of each other. When I post it, it'll look nice. 2.0's peak, the more anime style is amazing. The mouth is a big upgrade. The teeth make me look fierce but cuter somehow. Thank you. I'm very happy with the style change. I know it's a little bit jarring, but I thought it would be a fun challenge. And I think it looks nicer. I'm very happy with it. And definitely easier to like rig, I think. There's more references for like anime style VTubers. It'll be easy to follow along the tutorials. I have like some space I can fill. I don't want to draw too long though. Nonsense. I say that every time, but no one can stop me. True. YouTube would have to go down for me to stop. Okay, no, I'll actually stop. I'm gonna stop. I don't need to fill space. The perfectly good empty. Perfectly good. It just needs a little bit. 2 seconds. It's gonna take me 2 seconds to do. One side is kind of fleshed out more, it's throwing me off. 2 seconds. See, that was like 2 seconds. Perfect. No, maybe I should go the other way, in which I unfill it out. Yeah. Good. I remember that one time you did it like 5 times, didn't end up stopping the stream, ended up being almost 30 minutes longer. Crazy. I do this every time. This time for real. We're stopping. This time only 10 minutes. I think I started saying it like 10 minutes ago. I will end it for real. I think I'm satisfied. A nice, short little doodling stream. I'll figure out if I can make another stream this week. I'm not too sure yet. A lot of things happening behind the scenes for me this week. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I'll close my reference. Oops, I'm moving things that I shouldn't. You know, it's fine. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm not too sure if I'll have another stream this week, but we'll see. I think that's the only thing I had to say. I said that like twice. Because I was buying time to see if I remembered anything else, but I think that's the only thing. Don't work too hard. You too. Make sure to relax. Make sure to take it easy. If I don't see you guys, I'll see you next week. I won't be on Yan's channel this Thursday, unfortunately. But next week I should be fine. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll be taking it easy when I can. I'll take a nice cool shower, cool off from all this heat. And I hope everyone else is taking care, staying hydrated, staying cold. Or warm. I don't know if it's cold where you guys are. But yeah. I think that's it. I'll maybe see you guys one more time, maybe not. Either way, thanks for watching. Take care. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.